I went to WWE Raw Live, and let me tell you about my experience. So right as I got there, I got to see the first main event match, which was JC Jane versus some random fitness lady, I think. But I do like JC Jane, so seeing her wrestle was pretty cool, and it got the crowd all ready for Raw. And then there was another main event match, I think, Alba Fire of the Women's Tag Team Champions against Ivy Nile. A nice main event match, you know, just to warm up the crowd. And also a WWE Speed match, which I like those matches. I always like WWE Speed. That's a fun thing because they're really short. There's just like 3 matches. Always doing cool stuff. So that was a good way to get the crowd warmed up, and we are already ready to start the show. And also I brought a sign there, if you saw a picture of it on my community post, but I did bring a sign. Unluckily, it didn't make it on TV, I don't think. Next time we'll get them though. The show starts, and Michael Cole and Pat McAfee come out to their respective commentary tables. And it first starts with Gunther coming out to the crowd and talking a bunch of mess about Damian Priest. Now everybody's a street chump, or everybody is a bum. We're booing the crap out of him. Then Damian comes out and just beats the crap out of him. Everybody's going crazy for Damian beating the crap out of Gunther, and just turned into an all-out brawl. They're both beating the crap out of each other, and the crowd is a lot louder in person. I feel like it's a lot louder in person because it was pretty loud in there when Damian just started beating the crap out of Gunther. So they just beat each other up, and outside in the parking lot. It was pretty crazy. And then next was Braun Breaker versus Ilya Dragunov, and I've never seen them live, so it's pretty cool to see them and also see Braun because I get to do the barking thing. That's pretty fun. But Ilya and Braun, never really seen him wrestle too much. Never seen him wrestle live, and they were really good. It was a really good match, and Ilya died. So Braun Breaker's the new challenger for the Intercontinental title, and I like that. Braun's probably going to win SummerSlam. I hope so, because I like Braun. And then up next was Lyra Valkyria versus Sonya Deville and the knockoff Shield. Because they kept doing the Shield pose, and I was confused. I kept saying they're the knockoff Shield. They had a decent match. I didn't care too much, but Sonya got the win, and we'll just continue from that. But I mean, it was fun to do Lyra's chant during her entrance. That was fun. And then next was an Uncle Howdy tape for the mysterious girl who drops off the tapes, which is Nikki Cross. And I was very excited because I got to hold up my sign. But they didn't see it either. But I just wanted an excuse to hold up my sign because I put work into that sign. And then next was like the exciting part, which was one I was excited for the most, which was CM Punk. I haven't seen him live, maybe ever, because maybe I saw him back in 2013, but I don't remember. I was a youngin' back then. Maybe I saw him when I was like 5 or 6, but not basically when I'm conscious. So first time I'm seeing him conscious, and that was a fun experience. And then seeing Drew come out, and they wanted to brawl. Punk said he was cleared, so he wanted to fight now. Then Pierce announced Rollins as special guest referee. That's a cool concept, and I think that's going to be a very awesome match. And it was fun to sing Seth Rollins' theme live. That's the first time I've done that too. That was fun. I had a good time during that segment. And then we had Otis and Tozawa and Xavier Woods teaming to beat Final Testament. I don't care much about the Final Testament, but I did care about Otis, who is getting, I'm not going to lie, who got the loudest pop of the night when he got tagged in. It was the loudest pop, literally. It was the loudest pop when he got tagged in. It was insane. Crowd went nuts for him. And I love Otis too, but they didn't get the win. But I love the pop that Otis got. And then Chad Gable came out and crapped on Otis and crapped on Tozawa, which then caused Chad Gable to just beat the crap out of him. Before the crowd chanted, "You suck" at him like 50 times, even during his promo. He just chanting, "You suck" at him, and still beat up Otis and everything. And then Uncle Howdy comes out in his group. The lights dimmer. I was so excited. I held up my sign. Didn't make it on TV, but held up my sign. They come out, the 4 on the stage. Then Bo Dallas comes up behind him and gives him the Sister Abigail. Spikes him right in his head. Oh, God. Looked violent in real life. Like, seeing it, like he died. But, man, Bo sitting there, that was awesome. That was cool. I'm really excited for Uncle Howdy and Chad Gable. And then we just had some random Bronson Reed Pete Dunne match that they didn't announce. So I'm like, oh, okay, I just got this random match. But no, it wasn't a match. It just ended with Sheamus beating the crap out of Pete Dunne. So, I mean, that's okay. I got to see Sheamus. I like Sheamus. And then the fun segment happened where Rhea Ripley pulls Dom out and demand Liv to be out there, and then Liv is in the crowd. One thing that makes me upset is I was originally going to be in row 201 for the Raw, which would have been basically right next to Liv Morgan. But I didn't get that row because row 205 was like $2 cheaper. So if I paid $2 extra, I would have been right next to Liv Morgan. So sad. This big sad, but that's okay. The segment was pretty cool. See Dom and Rhea. I've never seen Rhea before, and of course, the one time I see Rhea, she's flicking Dom on live TV. And then we had Zelina Vega versus Zoe Stark, and it was an okay match. Is the knockoff Shield again, but Zelina Vega beat the crap out of Zoe and won. And then the main event, which built up from Jay getting attacked by Judgment Day, but then Sammy helping him. So now Sammy and Jay are teaming up to face Judgment Day. And of course, Jay makes the entrance he always does, like through the crowd. And then he makes the entrance through the crowd, is trying to find him. And he was in row... God, I think I would have been near that row too, which sucks. I should have gotten those $2 more expensive tickets, because I definitely would have saw Jay right next to me, or Liv. Would have been either or. But... That's the best part of the show. Like, I've done that twice now. That's always the best part of the show, is doing the Jay, just eating. That's the best part of the show. It's so fun to do that live. And I had a great time doing that. And the main event itself was fun to see Jay and Sammy wrestle. I haven't seen Sammy in a while, too, so that was fun to see him wrestle. And it ended with them getting the win, but then Braun spearing him at the end to build towards their Continental Championship match. And that was it for my live experience at Raw, and honestly, I enjoyed it. I had a great time at Raw. I love Raw. The last time I was at a SmackDown, that was fun too. I had a great time there. I've had a lot of fun at these shows. I just want to go to more, but it's hard to go to more. So that was my experience at Raw live in person, and yeah, I hope to go back to more events soon.